Jones.
Had told us this they believed was a robbery gone wrong. Well, we got to look at the surveillance video from this 24-hour surveillance store, and I can tell you it all happened in moments. And just before that, there was a woman walking by with a young child, but you should be able to see that surveillance video now. That is shared with us by the store, and you see a white sedan roll up with suspects jumping out. It looks like they have guns drawn toward the people outside. One person appearing.
You see the young man right here? That is the young man. Let me know if you can hear me. That's the young man that was eventually killed. We'll back it up just 1 second. You can see him right here standing in front of the store. I said, damn, that's a pretty good shot of him right there. That's him right there. That's the young man that was eventually killed. 14-year-old young man right here. You can see he's hanging out in front of the store here.
Sedan roll up with suspects jumping out. It looks like they have guns drawn toward the people outside. One person appearing in a greenish jacket appears to get away, running toward the front of the car in the direction of the auto zone across the street. This is all in South Capitol Street Southwest, not far from Atlantic, happening at around 2:30 in the afternoon yesterday. Now you see what looks like the suspects then robbing the people that they've targeted out front of the store here. And at one point we do see one of the suspects pull away what looks like a belt from one of those people. Only on Fox 5 last night, my colleague David Kaplan spoke with a man working nearby who spotted all of this and says that after that one person got away, that person believed to be the 14-year-old was apparently spotted by the group of suspects. The witness says they targeted him again, and here's what that witness told us happened afterward.
Once they left the scene, when they saw him at the corner, they realized that, hey, that's the same guy that got away. They jumped out and, finished their robbery. And then after that, he bear hugged one of them. They let him go. The other guy said, hey, let him go, let him go. When he let him go, he turned around and shot. Boom, boom. Then the other guy, he let go a couple rounds. Boom, 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 boom. And then they just jumped in the car and pulled off. He started checking himself. Then I see him just stagger, and then he just fall down, man. I'm like, Lord.
Now, guys, that witness told us that he saw 4 suspects yesterday. D.C. police this morning, they were not able to independently confirm the surveillance video, but they did tell us, as they're still collecting evidence, that they do have an arrest this morning, a juvenile actually in custody for the shooting death of this 14-year-old. We're expecting the update as well as the suspect victims' names to come out. Well, at least the victim's name to come out. The suspect, though, they do not name juveniles in the District of Columbia. That's the very latest here. We'll have more updates on Fox 5. I'll send them back in.
You're going to find out something really amazing about this story. And because I went down there, I went down to this neighborhood, and I'm going to show it to you guys, and you can kind of take a look. And I mean, the sights and the sounds and the things you're going to see. Let me see if I have that here. Give me 1 second. This is it. Yeah, so I kind of compiled all the film here. Just in one big video here, so we'll take a look at it. I may jump through it, but if you want to see all of this in its entirety, I'll put the link in the chat. But here we are here.
Now, I didn't realize how close I lived to this shooting here. We're coming up on it here now. Just changed over from Martin Luther King to South Capitol Street. We're on South Capitol Street here now. To my right is the southwest side. To the left is southeast DC. South Capitol Street is dividing lines between northwest and southeast here. Here we go. Yeah, you can see the 7-Eleven in the distance here. Where I normally go to 7-Eleven. Let me holler at my man Solomon over here. See if you know anything about the shooting. Let's see. My man Solomon. You can see these are decent looking houses, right? Not bad looking houses over here. That's just the blacks. Yeah, it's the blacks. You can see all the trash. All the things. And here's a 7-Eleven. You probably seen me at this 7-Eleven before.
This is the security guard right here. He's talking about the young man that was killed. And you notice he's going to kind of tell, not necessarily the truth. He's going to tell what I call a bonfire of the vanities type story. You listen to the story he's going to tell.
They've been watching young.
Yeah, the 14-year-old.
They've been watching young. 14-year-old boy don't know.
Yeah,
He come in the store for his mother, because his mother in the wheelchair.
yeah.
People gonna suffer for his mother.
Really?
I don't know if you heard that, but his mother is in a wheelchair. That's what the guy said. So he said the guy was going to the store for his mother who's in a wheelchair.
Sandwich basket.
By what? Sandwich that.
Sandwich basket.
It was like he was outside the store though. He was in the store.
Security guard just said that the young boy was there to buy sandwich bags for his mother at the store there.
It looked like he was the nigga that ran when they pulled up. Like when they rolled up, he took off running. That one here?
He was in the store.
Yeah.
Buying the sandwich bag. The rest of the young they was outside. And the car pulled up. When the car pulled up, they saw robbers taking stuff under fucking searching. And then whoever doing the video.
I want you to look at this Ethiopian woman in the back working. Everyone that works here is Ethiopian except for the security guard here.
Live.
She's still buying, but it's cheaper than.
By what?
Actually, she may be Spanish, maybe new.
Talking about he ran on about war zone, this and that.
Oh, he did run over there? Where did he get killed at?
In front of his building.
Where?
I don't know if you heard that. This is the first time this is being reported. Initially, they said he ran toward AutoZone, and he did run in that direction. But apparently, he doubled back and went home, or went toward his home. And I'm going to show you how close he was to home, to making it to safety. He probably would have been killed at another point because these guys really wanted to kill him. But he was at home, and he didn't make it. I mean, he died literally at the front door of his home.
Rides on the corner.
But where the grocery store was?
Yeah.
So he ran straight down South Capitol. He didn't run across the street. So he got killed in front of the high road. He lived in that high road. That's a brand new building. Damn. Huh?
I was right on the pole.
Yeah.
I was in on the pole when it happened. I seen everything.
Do they know who killed the little nigga?
They got him.
Oh, they did? I heard they were brothers.
They was twins.
They were twins.
Did you hear that? They were twin brothers. Twin brothers.
Two of them was twins.
And one was just a brother? Get the fuck out of here.
They fought all three of them.
They called all three. How did they catch them? Oh, Benny Road.
White
Yeah.
trailer trash. Like, I would say this.
This is a police officer in here. You might want to hear this.
You really
The
believe
problem is they're not.
Okay, fair.
The argument is with that is that they're not as.
Bad, criminal,
No,
stupid, dumb.
it's people in a city like this. People slap you. You murder. They slap your head. You do 5 years for murder. I've seen it.
Did you just hear him say that? He's seen it. 5 years for murder. I don't think you heard it. Let me make sure you heard it.
Like this, people slap you. You murder. They slap your head. You do 5 years for murder. I've seen it. This people slap you. You murder. They slap your head. You do 5 years for murder. I've seen it.
5 years for murder. 5 years for murder.
You do like that. You do that shit in Alabama. You do that
So what you
shit.
saying is the blacks here are more violent because the punishment is not as severe.
I would think if you kill somebody, or if they were to if they were to be more
No, I get it. So I just want to be
crazy with their
so you're saying that
sentences.
the blacks here are more. I don't know what happened to this crowd because the punishment is lenient.
But it's the thing, you don't see as much of it with.
Bro, I'm a landlord right here. I see about as much as you, probably more. Because
What I'm saying is you don't see the stuff on the news.
because
So you don't see the white trailer shares on the news doing the.
But I do think that I go in the house with people like you go in. The niggas are the nastiest people I've ever seen in my life.
In Alabama, you never in some trailers?
Never, not living.
I was in some trailers. I was in some trailers in Alabama. I went in Georgia. No.
Man, you hard nut to crack.
You
niggas never seen like brothers, twin brothers.
Yeah, 14-year-old kid.
This is the continuing conversation. We're outside the parking lot now, outside of the 7-Eleven, and listen to what he's saying.
Brothers and shit.
I don't know if they were twin brothers. I know it was another 14-year-old
Young
boy.
chicks, Man, these young niggas, they. What do you think we should do about these fucking niggas?
I don't think anything, right, man? I'm a pawn in the chess game.
You sound like
You already said he's a pawn in the chess game. There's nothing he can do. He has no recommendation. He's just collecting a check, a pension, a very good pension indeed.
we can do.
I'm a pawn in the chess game.
One thing.
Now I'm walking around to the store right now. And you pay attention to something very clear here. It's the cycle of life, people. They're new dealers out here. Next man up. The next man up. OG right here, you got tats all over his face. I said, yo, what's up with the young G? Got killed. Another OG to my right, you'll see him in a minute. Look at the damn bulletproof on this shit. The damn cages you gotta.
What's up, buddy? Hey, let me get a. Right there. Hey, let me ask you a question. Had you ever seen the little boy before? Had you ever seen the little boy? Had he been in the store before?
Yeah.
But he wasn't shopping in here when he was robbed that day?
I don't know. That time I was not here.
Oh, okay. Is anyone else here?
No, it's come late.
Okay, so they robbed him outside.
Yeah.
They didn't rob the store or anything.
No.
So they just pulled up, robbed the people, and the little boy took off running, and they shot him down the street. So he wasn't in the store at all.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Huh?
I saw the only video clip.
Huh?
I saw the only little video clip, so I don't know that what happened.
Yeah. Have there been other shootings around here?
No, I didn't.
Is it safe to work here?
What can I say?
What do you think? Where are you from, by the way?
Me? I'm from Bangladesh.
You in Bangladesh? Okay. How long have you been working here? Say what?
Like 3 months.
3 months? Where were you working before you came here? You just got to the States, or you were working in another store?
Another side.
Okay, cool. All right, man. Anyway, this is interesting to see what happened here. Did they scare you at all? Did it happen out here? Did it scare you at all?
Yeah, people are a little bit scared.
Yeah. All right, thanks. You might remember this memorial. I talked about this a while back
Oh,
here.
shit.
This is a memorial I talked about a while.
This is a memorial directly in front of where the store is. And I've showed this memorial on the stream before. Can I show it?
Yeah. This is a memorial.
Yeah,
See,
look,
teddy bear.
yeah, teddy bears.
Memorial to teddy bear.
Teddy bear.
Enjoy life forever. Introductory Bible lessons or something there. You see all the lookabouters and the moral.
Man, we was on the stream about 6 months ago. All these fucking lookabouters, probably more now.
A lot of look. I should have brought my own. God damn, I should have brought my own. Look about teddy bear. Look about all around. All around.
And I was gonna go a different direction. I'll be honest with you with this story. I was gonna go a different direction, and then I saw some things on Twitter, but a couple things that I actually did not show you that I probably should show you first, just to kind of give you. I thought I put in the video, but I didn't, so I'll show you that. Let's see here. See what we have here. I think I have the video here. I'm gonna share a couple of the videos with you to show you the boys' neighborhood before we get to some of the things I saw. Excuse me, recently. Let's see here. This is it. This is it. I don't think this is it. This may be it. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna show you a couple of videos. Here's one. Give me 1 second. And there's that video here. It's a video here.
Young man that was killed the other day. Were you out here when it happened?
I was out here, but I wasn't right here when it happened.
Yeah. Do you know what happened?
He got robbed and he got shot.
What? Why would they rob a 14-year-old? Was he hustling or something?
They wanted what he had on.
They were trying to take his clothes?
Yeah, they were trying to take what he got.
What, he had some, like, flashy clothes on or something? They were gonna steal his clothes?
They stole something, but it was more than one person that got robbed.
They stole their clothes too? Or they stole money and shit?
Money, drugs.
Oh, they were hustling. Oh, you think the young boy was hustling? You think so? He won by 14 though.
Yeah, the one that killed him was 14 too.
The one that killed him was 14 too? How you know that? It's been in the news already?
It's everywhere.
Huh?
It's all on the news.
God damn. So the young nigga that killed him,
Was 14.
and you think that little young nigga was hustling?
I mean, they be right there.
Right? Oh, they're from the store. What the fuck they just weed? They killing people over weed? I thought this shit was legal. Oh man, these young niggas wild as fuck, huh? Yeah. You think what would you do? Do you think those young boys should ever get out of prison? Or what?
I mean, nah, because they doing dumb stuff. All
Yeah.
you gotta do is just get a job. Go to school.
But they 14, they too young to work.
Go to school. Get an education.
They probably did go to school. Did the young boy, he go to school, he was 14?
Yeah, go to school.
Well, he don't go no more. Damn. That's sad here though, man. Yeah. All right, man, take it easy. Young man that was killed here the other day. Were you out here when it happened?
Saying it, I had a couple more videos. That was just one of the ones I want to share with you. There's another one.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, man.
Did you know the young boy?
Nah, I ain't know him though.
Did you know his parents or anything?
Nah.
When did this shit happen? Like right here?
Somewhere around here. I just heard about it a couple days ago. I
Damn.
was like, what the fuck?
Damn, good. You little young nigga, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stay getting it in, don't they?
You think he was hustling?
They stay getting it in. See, everybody knows. Everybody knows. They know the young boy. These young boy be out here hustling, man. Look, I just saw a backdrop of his building. We may see that.
Yeah, man.
See that part.
Did you know the young boy?
Nah, I ain't know him though.
Did you know his parents or anything?
Nah.
When did this shit happen?
That's his building right there. I think that's one of his buildings. These are fairly brand new buildings.
Like right here?
Somewhere around here. I just heard about it a couple days ago. I
Damn.
was like, what the fuck?
Damn, good. You little young nigga, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stay getting it in, don't they?
You think he was hustling or something? Or you think he just killed him for no reason?
You know how these young motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Huh?
Everybody knows. This is what I'm saying. Like, everybody knows, man. Like, everybody in the hood know these young motherfuckers bad as fuck. But we have to pretend like they're not, like they're children. And we're gonna play some videos on him. Like, he's a good boy.
Yeah.
Shit.
But he won for 14.
Right.
You think he
Baby.
was hustling at 14?
That's a baby.
You think he was hustling though?
You never know. Huh?
I hate that for the young man.
Yeah, man.
Take it easy.
Enjoy.
I hate that for the young man. Life goes on in circle of life. You know, and you see the older men have already taken over the spot. They may have been the ones that chased him off. We go in order here. So this is right outside of the building where he lives. Boom. What is that? What is that? What is that? the byproducts of the dog's food. Here's a lady.
Is that right?
You know what? This is so crazy. All of these developments are fairly new. You can see the building behind me. I think this is a library, and this is directly behind the building that the young boy lives. And this lady, and there were some white people carrying food inside of the library, probably to feed homeless people. And, you know, this is probably a middle-class black woman, probably working at a nonprofit or something like that. And so she's heading into the library, so we'll listen to what she has to say regarding this shooting. And again, I'm just more or less pointing out how normal these things are. You take a listen here.
Be a vigil coming up?
Is that right?
I think it's on a Sunday. Tell me more.
Oh, well, we were just doing a little reporting on it, and I was just wondering where it happened. Some people say it happened at the AutoZone, but other people are saying it happened right here.
I understand that he was robbed around
The 7-Eleven.
And then he was running towards the AutoZone.
Yeah.
But I don't know exactly where.
A lot of people say that he was running here, but the glass is shot out in the building there. And they say his mother may have lived there or something, so he's going home. A very sad story, 14-year-old.
It definitely is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Praying for him.
Yeah.
Okay?
Have a good day.
All we can do is pray now. That's all we can do is pray. And let's see if I'm going to the building here. You may see that. Let's see.
Be a vigil coming up?
Is that right?
I think it's on a Sunday. Tell me more.
This should be the next video. Let's see. Where are we going from here? Let's see. The next video is here. I think this is a... Yeah. All right. We got it right here. Back it up a second. And this is the video more or less in front of the boys. You may remember, I talked about this grocery store here. This is a subsidized grocery store, marketed kind of in the fashion of a Whole Foods. As you can see, all these buildings are brand new. This is Washington, D.C. So all these buildings are brand new. Hey, DG, how's it going? And so this was a subsidized grocery store here. It didn't last a year. So subsidized in the fashion of a Whole Foods. Black run kind of what do you call it? Whole food, healthy food type store. And you can see the entire development is brand new, and the boy died in front of this building. He was almost home. So that's the building there that he lives in right here. And we'll see more here. Fucking low battery here. Well, right here, it looks to be the window where they may have shot the glass out where the boy was killed. I can't say for sure, but I know he was killed here in the vicinity of here. He lived in one of these buildings here. So that's
gunshots from the glass. Gunshots look like shattered the glass here.
Again, the building, as you can see, a lot of investment in this area. Brand new buildings, sidewalks, brand new everything like that. And that hasn't seemed to done much good here in terms of changing the environment. And you know what's interesting? What's very, very interesting is I was looking into this again. I was going to cover this, probably from a whole different angle, to be quite honest with you. But I saw a couple things. Let me see. Make sure I showed you everything before I get to some of the things I read about in the story. Let's see.
Dude, your niggas in there was saying like brothers, twin. Dude, your niggas.
Let's see. No, that's not it. And I want to get to one more. Let's see. This may be it right here. No, that's not it. That's not it either. As a matter of fact, I will show you this. This kind of gives you a full view of the store. I took a picture of this as I was coming in this morning to the studio. I was coming in, and I was in the Uber, and you can see it here. Let's see. Let's play this here. There's the AutoZone. You can see the familiar colors of the AutoZone. And this is where he was killed. Coming up. Right. Well, this is where he was robbed with the red lights right here. You can see this guy was in front of the store when I went there maybe an hour and a half later. But he's out here hustling. He's taking over the young boy spot here. And there's that right there. So let me see. So here's some of the things that I mentioned to you that I noticed. It kind of changed my whole point of view about this thing. I'll show you this before I get to that. So this is on the same street. This is the adjoining street that changes over to South Capitol Street. This is Martin Luther King Avenue. This is probably 4 blocks up, less than a mile from where the young boy was killed. And, I talked about this on the big stream here, but this is a trash can that was deliberately kicked over by some probably young boy teen. Again, just a wanton destruction, just inexplicable. Like, this thing is very heavy, and for someone to kick this over, it just shows you kind of the mentality that they have about their own neighborhood, and I guess that in some ways would extend to the people in their neighborhood. So you see like brazen killings like this. So anyway, before I get to what I really want to show you, there's some things that are very interesting here. Here's a young man in all of his glory here. Probably a more recent picture. Here he is here. Let me maximize that so you can see that very well. You can just tell by by his structure, he's not a small young man. This boy has some size to him, and we're gonna see that here. Let me see if I can get that up here. And so again, this is a fairly sizable young man in a neighborhood where brute force does matter. It kind of reminds me of the Michael Brown situation, and so I talked about before I talk about some of the things I found. Here's some of the kind of like the bonfire of the vanities aspects of this case. That here it goes right here. Let me see. Hopefully there's no ad here, but it's kind of a sad case. Again, I changed my whole tone about how I was going to talk about this thing. So I'm going to share that with you here. Here's another video. I hope it's not a repeat. I don't think it is. And there's an ad coming up, so give it a second. Let me skip this ad. And here is some video from Fox 5 News here.
Teenagers are in custody tonight after the deadly shooting of a 14-year-old boy in the district. And surveillance video you'll see shows what happened moments before the teen was shot and killed. Nana St. is live at D.C. Police Headquarters. She has more tonight on those who knew that victim. Nana?
Hey guys, good evening. DC Police, they have now identified the 14-year-old boy as Myron Smith. We had a chance.
I want to point out something here. I've been talking about the tether versus what is the FBA thing, and it may be moot at this point. But again, Nana, this is a Ghanaian woman. I can tell by her first name, Nana. This is likely a Ghanaian woman doing the DC news here. Very interesting.
They have now identified the 14-year-old boy as Myron Smith. We had a chance to speak with neighbors who lived with Smith in the same apartment building, and they tell us he was a good kid. He was helpful, and he was just trying to do the best he could to help raise his younger siblings. Now, let's go back to Sunday, just before 2:30. DC police were called to the 4,000 block of South
That's the store you guys saw me walk in today.
Capitol Street in Southwest, just by Atlantic, about a shooting. When they arrived, they found 14-year-old Smith, who had been shot at least once. Now, police and witnesses say the shooting is connected to an armed robbery that took place just about a block away on South Capitol, outside this 24-hour convenience store. In the surveillance video obtained by Fox 5 DC, you can see a group of what appears to be teen boys hop out of this white car with what looks like guns, and they start moving towards the group standing outside the store. You can see one of those suspects taking what looks to be a belt off of someone's waist. Now, the group scatters. Some get back in the car, and others the car, and others looks to be a belt off of some.
This is the grocery store right here. Right here is the grocery store. And this must be the building again. They're confirming he lived in this building, I think.
Someone's waist. Now, the group scatters. Some get back in the car and others run away. Now, down the street is where we are told the suspect stopped Smith before shooting him. Neighbors
Boy, he was almost home. Why the hell did he stop?
say Smith lived in that building he was shot outside of. One of them rushed downstairs when he heard gunshots and then a bystander screaming for help.
Even though the ambulance one day I was trying to tell the police, like,
these niggas still wearing masks. They still wearing masks. COVID mask. That ain't no poo shiesty. He wearing a mask. Man, this shit is amazing, really amazing. Even the damn woman ain't got a mask on. He got a mask on. Like, this shit is common too around here. I don't know if you guys know this, but this shit ain't. This shit is normal.
you know, they was.
You see the lady look around. She see that nigga running. He's like, wait a minute.
Even though the ambulance one day I was trying to tell the police, like, you know, they was mistaking him as an adult, and I'm like, this is a little boy, so like, don't let him pass in front of the building, like, save him, boy, so like, don't let him pass in front of the building, like, save him, like, save the little boy.
He's a good person. He's a good boy. Like, I never had any.
What he should what?
Like, save the little boy.
He's a good person. He's a good.
Yeah, somebody say it for me more time.
Like, save him. Like, save the little boy.
Save the little boy.
He's a good person. He's a good boy.
He's
Like,
a good
I
boy.
never had any problems. He asked to walk the
my
dog.
dog, and then what?
He asked for money to
He had
walk
for
the
money
dog.
though. Shit. He had for money for real. That's for sure.
But it was like, it never seemed to me that he was like in trouble. It was helpful.
Never seemed like he was in trouble. Never. Seven still say, yeah, man. Man. The mask be like part of their uniform now. I got my thoughts on these masks too, but I ain't gonna talk about it right now. We get back to the video.
He was helpful, and I know he considerate of his little brothers and sisters. So if he wasn't at that bus stop, wait.
That little African, she got a little shape on her in that blue dress. Now listen what she said. She said if he wasn't at that bus stop, listen.
He was helpful, and I know he considerate of his little brothers and sisters. So if he wasn't at that bus stop, waiting for his mother to get off the bus, he was taking them kids to school.
That boy was hanging out in front of the damn corner store slinging dope, lady. We gotta be honest. We gotta be honest. Now he may have been selling that dope for good intention, but that's what he was doing. Like, gotta be honest.
What went through your mind when you heard he didn't make it?
My girlfriend started crying before me. Like, I cried for him because, you know, I just touched his hand. Hours before he died, you see what I'm saying? Oh, what's up, little bro? You see what I'm saying? And to find out he passed, like, that's crazy. Yeah. Words can't explain that. Like, it's deeper than me. The cries from his family hurt me alone.
Now, police say a 14-year-old has been charged with felony murder. And as for the other suspects, we're learning that two 16-year-old boys are facing gun charges. Guys.
Gun charges, but two people shot him. That is the most amazing part of this. So let me get to some of the things that I found that are pretty interesting, or I think that, you know, really, I think changed the tenor of how I wanted to approach this whole thing here. Here's the first thing here. Let's see if I can find it. Where is it here? Maybe at the top. Started at the top.
The NTSB also has a long road ahead in the investigation. Crews still trying to recover. At the point of this investigation, those data.
Here's the first thing I saw. I'm not going to read the article, but I'm just going to share the headline with you. Here it is right here. Let's see if you can read this. At first, Mallory Smith, must be a witness, thought the bang was a nearby car crash. Then her neighbor yelled, "Look out your window. I think they shot your son." That was her firstborn lying out in the street. And that's the little boy there. So his mother looking out the window at her firstborn. I'm just going to pull this article up. I may not take a look at it, but let's see what it does here. Let's see. And then we get back to this. And then the other thing I found, which was interesting about this young boy, was this. Here's some tweets coming out from the family member, friends, whatever. Myron was a sweet kid, very respectful. His mother's oldest. He didn't deserve that. At least send y'all condolences to his mom. She hurting bad. He was really one of the good ones. More tweets here. Myron Smith. Now, this is interesting. I talked to you guys, and the thumbnail for this stream was this right here. And you see this all the time in DC among these young black kids. It's almost all young black and Hispanic kids, BIPOCs, if that's what they call them. And you'll see this. If I can get it back up for you. You'll see that in December, on December 1st, he was missing. 3 p.m., reported missing, right where he was killed. 13-year-old Myron Smith, so he was 13 at the time, who was last seen in Northwest DC. His report described as a 5'9", 190 pounds. December 1st, he was missing, and less than 2 months later, he was dead, or is dead, I should say. So that is the young man, the same young man that, well, damn, that we've been discussing the entire stream here. So again, like, clearly he suffered from like some severe lack of parental guidance. I guess if Stanley wants to say this is a parenting problem, this would be right in line with that. Here are some other tweets that I saw about him. Them 3 brothers that robbed that 14-year-old in Southwest on Sunday and killed him. Mother is on Twitter saying her sons is her best friend. Her friends are tweeting, "Free them young niggas." Nobody sent condolences to the victim, though. R.I.P. Myron Smith. And here's a tweet from probably some liberal white lady. Let's see. She used to write for the Washington Post. I was correct. She used to write about Tampa Times, and I guess she's now writing about D.C. local issues. And so she has to say, he dreamed of moving his moms and siblings out of their apartment in Southwest D.C. I want to put you in a big house, mama. Instead, he was shot on Sunday, steps from his home. As amazing. And he was 14. Another 14-year-old has been charged with this killing. There he is. It's a big 14-year-old boy. That's a big boy. And again, you know, they were just moved into these apartments. It's a fairly new apartment building. And he wants to get her out of there so bad. I wonder why he wants to get her out of the building. Right? Nice building. Let's see if there's another tweet that I saw about the young man. I think that may have been it there. But that was it for the young man. And here is the article about the young man, 14-year-old charged in the shooting. Washington Post would probably ding me and block the article. But you can see here he was quoted saying, "I want to put you in a new house." I wonder when they would have interviewed him. Well, his mother recalled him saying he just wanted better for us. And again, you see these kind of mama, you see these kind of upside down relationships in the black community. Like, why does the mother depend on or even have this young boy feeling the need to get out on the street and hustle dope to put her in a bigger, better house? Instead, he was killed. He was out hustling. And did they mention who killed him? A boy the same age as him killed him. Look at them shoes. Fresh to death. Fresh to death. These kids are clean, nice clothes on. It's a big boy like Michael Brown from St. Louis, a very big young man. My son didn't know them. They chased my baby down. There's something else that's interesting. No, he didn't. Inside the Smith household, Sunday morning began on a positive note. He went to a nearby store at a request to buy pancake mix. Yeah. He bought some Trayvon Skittles because he knew how much Trayvon, she liked this. Skittles and pancake mix. Skittles and motherfucking pancake mix. Fucking amazing. Mama made the pancake mix. She whipped it up in the kitchen, but Myron said he eat later. He had to go out to the street and hustle that dope. At some point, he left home when and why. His mother said she ain't sure. She don't know when that little nigga left. Said she tried calling him, and he didn't respond. So he said, fuck it. Damn. He put his hands in a gesture, like hands up, don't shoot. And he could be seen grabbing one of the teens by his shoulders. He was a big nigga, man. He fought back. When he grabbed one of them little skinny niggas in them skinny jeans, they put that pistol on that ass. That's what happened. Where's the video of this shit? How little was them little niggas? How little was them little niggas? Them probably was some little ass niggas. They had to be little niggas. And when that big boy put his hands on their ass, shit, they weren't about to fight him. Hell no. They had to be little niggas. They look little niggas. Where's the video of this shit again? Where's the video of this shit? Them little skinny jean niggas that shot that boy. Was it skinny jean niggas?
Told us that this, they believed, was a robbery gone wrong. Well,
Was it skinny jean niggas that did this shit? Let's see. Had to be some skinny jean niggas. That's a big boy. Yeah. Look at all them little skinny ass niggas. Look at them little skinny niggas.
Noon yesterday. Now you see what looks like the suspects then robbing the people that they've targeted.
And when that big boy put his hands on their ass, shit, they had to use them pistols. He was 5'9", 190, right? In December. Where the fuck is that at? Where the fuck is that? Damn, 5'9", 190 in December. And so he grabbed him. He grabbed one of their ass by his shoulders. That was it. That's when they popped his ass. Muzzle flashes from the gun was seen from the video after he grabbed one of the teens by his shoulders. Damn. Hit his ass with a 40. They found a 40 cal and a 9mm Beretta and one of the and an AK. Did HB say he just bought an AK? Shit, that AK, that shit, that'll put a bear down. Mallory recalls running over to her son as he lay. The mama, ran over to the boy. I thought she was in a wheelchair. See the nigga in line in the 7-Eleven. He said she in a wheelchair. He was going to buy bags for her. She ran over. She got up out of her wheelchair and ran over to her son as he lay outside. She yelled, "Get up, Myron! Myron, get up!" He opened his eyes briefly. He was whisked away. Who told this story? He was whisked away on the stretcher. Police said he died at the hospital. Of Myron's abbreviated life, his hopes will. Mallory hopes this will all be remembered. He was loved. Myron. He would take his 3 younger siblings to school when she was under the weather, guiding them on the metro. He wanted to be an entrepreneur to provide for them all. Mama and the children. Man, this amazing. He was a big boy. He was tall, towering above her, with a big appetite. Nigga like to eat the whole pancake mix. He was a big baby. The big baby. Now he gone. And the pancake still in the microwave for somebody to eat. And ain't nobody done ate them motherfuckers or put them in the refrigerator or threw them away. Man, that is amazing. That is some amazing story there. You'd have to say that's amazing. 21 gun salute for the little nigga. 21 gun salute. Amazing story. You know, I've seen so much of this shit, you know, and it's always interesting. Yeah, this is probably the first time I've ever, I've gone out on scenes of these type of things a lot over the years. I told you I clean up a bloody murder scene, and sometimes I'm going off the rail a little bit, but you know, and if I can find this, I'm gonna talk about it. If I can't find it, fuck, I'm gonna end the stream. Let me see if I find it. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah. Ooh, I think it just came up. Years ago, I was in Q-Brothers neighborhood, and I ain't picking on Q-Brother. I think what he's doing is great. I don't begrudge him, not one bit, one iota. I shouldn't even be showing you this fucking screen. Transition. Maybe transition, yeah. I know you saw what I was on screen. I probably just got fucking dinged. God damn, I hope I ain't get dinged. But right here in Q-Brothers neighborhood, where I live, this is right in front of where I live here. Damn, I hope you can see this right here.
Am I far enough back?
Right here.
I hope you can see
anything?
what's going on.
I didn't see anything.
Did you guys
I
hear
didn't see
anything?
nothing. Everybody saw something. Everybody saw something. I saw something. Everybody saw something.
Did you hear anything, hon?
I ain't hear it.
That was me that I ain't. But, oh shit!
Am I far enough back?
Right here.
Did anyone see anything? I didn't see anything.
Did you guys hear anything? Did you hear anything, hon?
I ain't hear it.
Really, you gonna videotape them while
Am I far enough?
hearing?
Okay, what this? The nigga name was JG.
Gotta get back on this, brother.
That's the ambulance. I gotta let the ambulance through. Man need help.
What's it called? Circle of Life, I guess they call it right here. That was back in Brooklyn, right near Q-Brothers neighborhood. And so you kind of can get my my point of view. I knew this nigga laid out, sprawled out on the ground. And all the rockings and shit we can send, teach these fucking kids how to make. If they can't walk outside in the street and not see shit like what I just showed you, nothing's really gonna matter. Somebody said he's smoking too. Anyway, I got a few minutes, guys, before I get out of here. 6 minutes to be exact, 9 minutes. I'm gonna look through the chat. And I'm maybe smoke one more joint. Can I smoke a joint?
Arinze.
I got a motherfucker calling me. Hang up on this motherfucker. Anyway, let me go through the chat. John is the perfect person to narrate this story. Richard says, "Oh man, I thank you for the compliment." What else? We got HB in the chat. Nobody can narrate. I don't even know if I had told this story this morning, I probably would have told it from a totally different angle. Before I read this tweet that the young man had been missing. A couple streams back, there was a young man, a young girl. And I went through just tweet after tweet from the DC government police department about children missing. And it was mostly minority, almost 100% minorities. And all these kids missing, and, it's clearly, as Stanley would, say, is parenting. And how are all these kids, just going missing right under their parents' nose? And so that's what kind of, and I'm glad I waited to do this so I could kind of talk about it from a different angle. I gotta, what the fuck is my weed? Yeah, give me a second. I'll be right there. Well, I was about to end this motherfucker if I ain't find the way. I ain't gonna lie, I was about to end this motherfucker somewhere quick. If I ain't in the stream, if I ain't find this, you know what? I think I'm gonna go in and nah, I'm not gonna do that. Fuck, I ain't prepared for it. Anyway, I'm gonna go through the chat and then I'm gonna get out of here, guys. That guy who tells you a story, a sad story, made laugh. Oh man, you have to find comedy in this, so you will find yourself, down in the dumps here. What else? Anyone else in the chat I want to respond to? Richard cooking a grass-fed ground beef. I see you guys in the chat talking about the guns quite a bit. You should come up and have a gun stream. I don't know as much as you guys. I've had the opportunity to acquire a few. I'll tell you this story. Before they banned those AKs, I think they banned the Russian AKs. I had a friend of mine offer me one. It was like I wish I could show it. It's like one of those, I think it's not Chinese. I think a lot of the ones that people are buying now are like Chinese AKs. But this was like a Ukrainian or someone. One like that, yeah, real nice. One of these days, you guys have to come up on that and do like a gun stream. Anyway, I'm trying to think. What else? Is there anything else I want to talk about as it pertains to that story before I get out of here? I'm gonna roll up one more joint. Any of you guys have comments? Matter of fact, let me see if I'm taking calls. I got the phone on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm taking calls, so we can take a few calls. I have about I don't know, 9 minutes or so. I'll make it an even hour here. Saigo Vega, Norinco. To be honest with you, man, I'm not much of a gun nut like that. I'll just buy some just to like collect them, something like that. I've had people give them to me, and it's kind of like it's return for favors and stuff like that. So I'm not. I wouldn't even know what kind it is. I could go look it up right now. I've never even shot it before, so that tells you kind of where I am with that. Are those the brands? I thought they had probably many brands of like AKs now. I don't know. Anything else? Drink stop. Man, I'm on the whiskey right now. That's what I've been drinking. So I've been drinking a little whiskey, so that shit kind of mellows me out. I'm actually glad I didn't do the stream. I heard Stanley was a little sensitive about some of this black shit, so I'm kind of glad I didn't do the stream in the fashion I probably would have done it in the morning. Man, I'll be honest with you.
Connecting.
What the fuck is this guy? Oh, it's HB. What's up, HB? You on the road or you at home? Hope we got you. What's going on, HB?
Hey, man, this been a great stream, man. Yo, John, I think you this a niche you done found, man. This another one. You gotta do this more often, man.
Hey, as they come about, we definitely do them. I'm glad it wasn't as negative. I don't think I was that negative, right?
Yeah. I think you should sit on it for a little bit because all the details are gonna come out. Niggas like putting everything on social media. The mama gonna put something out, the auntie, and I'm sure a lot of this stuff is probably on Reddit too. There's probably.
Man, we didn't lose HB, do we? Let me sure ain't. Might be my Bluetooth. HB, you still there?
What?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah. What was his name again?
Myron Smith.
Hey, you should, from now on, you should end the live. You should roll up and say, we smoking that Myron pack tonight.
Man, I got to walk around here. One of these motherfuckers might snipe my ass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Hey, you know what's interesting, HB? What really made it interesting, or what really made it sad? If you think about Did you watch The Wire at all, HB?
Oh man, I watched it back and like front to back, man. I watched all of it, man.
And you know, in The Wire, a little boy killed Omar.
Yeah.
And I thought that was symbolic.
Damn, I forgot that. I thought his name. But yeah, it was like when you watch it for the second time, they like lead up. They really show you how, like, you remember he was like setting that cat on fire and shit.
Oh,
And
I don't
he
remember
had that kind of person. Yeah. There was this scene where they were like fucking with this cat, and this motherfucker tried to set it on fire. So when you like watch it the second time, you see that they're and then remember Michael had beat his ass too because he stole. And mind you, the kid was like 8, and he was stealing drugs from people. He was doing all this crazy shit.
I gotta go back and watch this shit again.
He tried to. Yeah, man. It's so much more. It's so symbolic. Like everything is so symbolic with that shit. And,
you know. Go ahead, HB.
No. It was just man, I can't remember his name. I'm sure somebody in the chat remembers his name. But yeah, man, it's like they really showed that this kid was damn near fearless, man, and he was a psychopath too. So, you know, him seeing Omar hobble up and down the street after he jumped out that window, he was like, man, this nigga ain't shit. I can smoke this nigga.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He took off.
You know what's so crazy, HB? Like when I went to this store, the OGs had basically assumed the position that the young boy had. With no care in the world, like, shit, it's a new day. It's, you know, I've been watching all these hyena and lion movies and shit. Them motherfuckers, that shit almost, like, it almost steals you in a way, you know, to the circle of life, man. Like, fucking hyena gotta live too, right? The lion gotta live too. And the dope boys out on the street, man, like, fuck it. They gotta live too, right? And they can't really show much pity for the last man down. It's the next man up, right? I got a guy here. And you know, when I walked up, HB, I ain't gonna lie, I just thought about this. I'm seeing if I can show the pictures to the audience as I'm talking. There were 2 men out front, right? And let me see let me put it up on the screen for the people can see. There were 2 men out front, HB. And the one to the left, I mean, both of them were real cold. You know, to be standing in front of where a 14-year-old had been killed, that's kind of cold. You understand? Like, and you out hustling on top of where he just died? That's kind of cold, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's the circle of life. If you got to make a living hustling dope, if you don't get on that corner, somebody else will, right? HB, that's how it works, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I'm pulling up the picture, HB, and so people in the audience can see, like, the one nigga right here, he had a handful of money in his pocket. Partly that handful of money is coming to him because some of his competition has been taken out. And it's the circle of life, man. And this young boy, 14, got into some shit that he never probably understood that, you know, this is what it comes down to, you know, and it's fucking amazing, bro. Like, to see these niggas out here and took his spot the next day or two, right? With no fucks given about this 14-year-old. Mm-hmm.
It's those sharks circling the blood, man. Once that blood is spilled, man, the sharks gonna come out. And it's that's really how it goes though, man. Even in The Wire, they say the game, you know, the game always changes the same or it stays the same. It's just the pieces switch up.
Yeah,
man. Shit, man.
And in this case, as you can visibly see, you know, the pieces switch. You know.
Yep.
And we'll hold a visual, put a film. HB, I don't know if you remember. Do you remember a while back when I rolled up on that memorial of all them Liqqa bottles? It was a long time ago. It wasn't the recent one. It was a long time ago. it was right here in front of where this little boy was chased down. And I was like, damn, all these look-abouters. You may not remember. Been so
I
many
don't think I
look-abouters.
remember that. Yeah, yeah.
But this was right in front of where the little boy was chased down and killed. Fucking amazing. You can see it right here. I'm pulling up on it now.
Yeah, man.
Talk about
Yeah,
what
man, you
that.
gotta do more of these stories, man. You gotta do more of these stories, man. This your lane right here, man. especially in DC, man. You gotta get at least one a week, at least.
Before the summertime live streams crank back up. Street interviews. Hey man, HB, go ahead. What you about to say?
I think the thing is, nobody's really gonna tell the story like you could tell it though either. Like I think even with those like Trap Lord Ross and stuff, man, they don't really get down into the psychology of these people, man. They try to, oh, he's a serial killer, or he had it hard growing up. They try to like humanize these people, but in reality, and these people are fucking animals, man.
I mean, in this young boy's case, man, I do have a little bit of sympathy for him. He was a lost cause, man. HB, do you remember when it was on one of those Arenas, what's that nigga name? It's silly nigga. Arenas. Gilbert Arenas,
yeah.
And he talked about how when the black basketball players got drafted, they were like, "Oh, I got to buy my mama a house, And then the white players were like,
"Yeah,
I got to buy my mama shit." And so here's a 14-year-old little man, right? Well, he's a big man, but he's a little man. And he got the pressures. I'm on the screen. I'm showing his two little kids. He's towering over his nephew, son, brothers and sisters. Right? He the oldest. And his dream is to get his mama out of that apartment building. Like, that's unfair for a 14-year-old. Man, that's too much stress.
It is. It is. But that's that's just kind of the kind of just like you said, it's the circle of life, man. Like when you out of order in life, that's just how shit happens, man. A little child, his goal in life shouldn't be to make his mom's life better, man. It should be the other way around.
At 14,
his mom should be trying to. You're right. His mom should be making his life better. That should be her goal.
At 14, his goal was, I want to put you in a big house, mama. He just wanted better for us. And it's kind of sad, man. Like, this kind of pressure on a 14-year-old pushed him to the corner to sell dope. You can't tell me that pressure didn't push him to the corner to sell dope, right? Like,
no, absolutely. You see his mama was there too. Mind you, this was at 2:30 p.m. His mama was right at the house.
Yeah.
She wasn't at work. She wasn't at school. She wasn't being a nurse. She wasn't doing nothing. She was sitting at home doing nothing. And that's really the sad part about it too, man. A lot of these niggas, they just see their mama sitting at home all day, not doing shit.
And like, I can't blame the young man, man. The maternal nature in these young boys is to do for their mama. Man, HB, bro, I done seen niggas whoop they daddies. Like, seriously. I done seen niggas whoop they mama boyfriends. This woman probably didn't have a man, and he feel like, I'm the man of the house. At 14, I gotta go out here and provide. So I'm gonna hit the block, right? I'm gonna hit the block. But something about him just don't look gangster enough to me. Look a little too jolly.
Yeah. But you never know, though, man. You never know. Like, if he got ran down like that, my bet is he was probably with the shits for real.
Yeah.
I mean, they huffed him down, man. They didn't shoot and run. They They wanted to make sure he was dead.
But he didn't go in his house and get no gun. He was at home. HB.
Well, that's probably what he was going for. You know, a lot of times they stash the gun somewhere else. They don't keep it on them, especially if you're selling dope. Usually the gun is like within, you know, right around the corner somewhere, or it's probably like right in that lobby where he was living at. So that's probably what he was running towards. But you know, if he got caught by the police, you don't want to have dope and guns on you.
Yeah, not in DC, and not anywhere. I guess in particular, you're right.
Yeah, not anywhere. Nah, you wanna split them up, man. You wanna have one or the other. You ain't gonna have a both for you.
HB, we gotta do more of these, man. Like, you know,
seriously, man.
Sometimes Streamlab gets a little wild, you know what I mean?
No, I think you know, I know you're gonna get pushed back by the usual suspects, but I think these stories need to be told, man. And I don't think nobody could tell them like you, man. Especially you right there. You right there.
And I think it makes for good content, or at least discussion on the big stream too. What do you think? You know, we have a panel of people want to talk about these type of things. I'm sure people in the chat, you know, stuff like that want to say anything, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's better though with you just doing like the standalones, man. You gotta do something with your mic though, man. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Was it low?
But you got.
Let me see.
No, it wasn't low. But once you in this stream, go back and listen to it, and then you'll be able to tell what's going on. It's like some feedback or something.
Oh, really? Tell me if it's better now.
Yeah.
Is it better? I wonder if it's the gain or some shit. Is that what they call it? The gain?
Yeah, no, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's the gain. Something else is getting picked up. But like your audio was clear. It's just it's something, man. Cause I want these videos to be perfect, man.
Yeah, you know, I was checking. I got 32 gigs of RAM, but so it's not my computer issue. It may just be a Streamlabs thing. I don't know. We have to figure it out. But anyway, man, let me get out of here. We're over an hour here. I'd like to keep them about an hour. HB, you going trucking in the morning?
No, man. I just got back from tomorrow Friday. I just got I'm home now. So
back in Texas.
I'm home now. I'm back in Texas. I just got done shooting that Draco. Oh man. I tell you about the AK I got, man. I wish I could show that motherfucker. Yeah. Don't show it, man. Yeah. Nah, but they actually had at the place I was at, they let you rent out full autos. They had a full auto AK
no
up
shit.
there you could rent. Yeah, man.
I'd be
it's
scared.
Damn near the Wild West down here.
Yeah, in Texas, boy, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do up there. Yeah, in there, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I tell you, I got one of them motherfucking. I got one of them pre-banned AKs, man. Like, I guess they banned them from Russia or the Ukraine, wherever the fuck they were coming from. Dane Nixon and Richard, only them motherfuckers probably know where they were being banned from. Any of you guys, someone Dane Nixon's in nice HB. Hey, anybody know where them motherfucking them AKs were coming from before they got banned? The pre-banned AKs.
I know. Usually, most of them were like from Eastern European countries, like Romania and shit, and you know they had. But I mean, they still out here. But yeah, you get a lot of them are like Chinese now or something like that. Richard said Daniel knows more than him. I tell you, they need to do a stream. I see him all the time in the chat talking about guns and shit, and ammo and optics. Yeah, man. They could probably do a stream on optics. You know, I probably need to invest more in optics than the actual gun, and that's the thing that probably is more complicated than the actual gun. You ever thought about that, HB? The optics? What you mean? Like the the sights and scopes and red dot, green dot, night vision, all that kind of shit. Like like you be faced with like what do they call it? Decision fatigue. Like, which one do I buy?
And someone that's bought
Yeah.
can kind of tell you, and used them can kind of tell you like what you should buy, you know, from their own personal.
You know, I'm one of those people. I don't really like all that. I think it's better to know how to shoot it without all of that. You know, like it's because you become like dependent on it.
Yeah.
With
You know,
the-
like
with the-
like
with the
even like the
beams and
flashlights. Yeah, like being like even like a flashlight, which is pretty useful. You know,
Oh yeah,
right.
yeah. No, especially for home defense. A flashlight is very useful.
You know, I've
Put
bought
like
some
a
guns.
big ass,
Go ahead.
like one of those lumen, those bright ass lumen lights
Yeah.
on your shotgun. Somebody
Right.
break in, they can't see shit,
Yeah,
man.
blind ass. Yeah, you know that kind of shit is very effective. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what type of gun? What type of light? You know, there's some guns you buy them, you can't even put shit on them. You can't accessorize them. Then you're stuck with a gun that you can't put much accessories on. So it'd probably be an interesting topic. Cam the King, I think, tried to do something along those lines. I think it'd be interesting. I think it'd be very interesting. I'd be interested to hear more about the optics and the accessories. Daniel Nixon said the accessories are more expensive than the guns. That is true. Like these motherfuckers be kidding the guns out, bro, changing the triggers and all that kind of shit. Have you done any customizing yours yet?
Nah, not yet. You know, Portia, all her shits are custom. Like her shit are crazy customized, man. It's kind of insane. You know, Portia's like she's like left-handed, so
Yeah.
all her guns are like customized for
For the left.
left-handed shooters.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
Hey, how's Portia
But yeah,
doing, by the way,
her
man?
shit
She
all-
sent me a message, give me a status and everything. How's she doing, by the way?
Yeah, no, she's good. She's good.
Okay, good.
I was just with her. She's doing a lot.
Okay,
She's doing
good,
a lot
good,
better,
good.
man. She's still healing and everything, but she's doing a lot better. We just got something to eat, so
There you go. Speaking of that,
she's
guys.
doing good, man.
Speaking of that, guys, Portia's been a little under the weather. You guys, should really take this time to support Portia. Portia J, $10 a day, and we got HB on the stream. We do a lot of different formats here. Try a lot of different things to keep you guys informed and entertained. Isn't that right, HB? Huh?
Man, that's a fact, man. I'm telling you, John. I think you really found your niche with this one, man. The people. We gotta hear from the John Galt perspective, man. We gotta hear this, man. And nobody gonna tell these stories, man. Nobody's gonna tell these stories.
A little compassionate, a little hard, hard edge at the same time. I think it takes a little both.
Mama! Mama!
Daniel Nixon said the Russian firearm import ban will end on January 4th, 2027, according to. But when did it? There was an earlier end to the ban, and so the guy that got me this AK or gave me this AK, I should say, it's like I want to say it's wood or metal or some shit like that. It's different from the ones. It's much heavier too than the ones I think he says that they have now. I've never really played with the new ones. Is yours light or heavy? You got the short ones, HB?
Yeah. I got the short one. I got the Draco. I got the Draco. Yeah.
The short one.
It's basically like they weren't even sure because on when you go to the range they got like pistol ranges and they got rifle ranges. They were like I don't know which range you should go to. I mean, I guess it's technically a pistol.
HB, I got a little pistol AR, right? And Dane Nixon probably can better answer this question. And so, if I'm running around through the motherfucker, it'll jam. Oh, damn, I wish I could show it to you. I don't know what fucking brand it is. It's an AR though. And someone said someone said you need to change. I think he said the spring or something.
That
you know what I'm talking about?
That might be the issue. Yeah. That might be the issue. But it could also be the ammo that you're using too. Sometimes it's like the grain, the how much gunpowder is in the bullet. So I would like you know, try different what is it, grains or grams of gunpowder. You know, like they have like with 9mm, they got like 80 and 120 and like different amounts that they put in there. And sometimes that's what causes guns to jam. Like there's you know, certain types of bullets just for some reason they just jam in the guns.
It was a motherfucker in the gun range though. He said something about a spring, something. It was an AR pistol. It wasn't the long. Danny Nixon, you in the audience. You know anything about a spring? An AR pistol is what do they call it? Misfiring, jamming, kind of. Is it jamming when the bullet? What the fuck did he call it? It was a military. Yeah. It's some misfiring, jamming, whatever. But he said something about a spring, and I wrote it down, but I misplaced it or whatever the fuck I saved it. But anyway, that's what I need, man. Just to make sure it consistently fires, but something like that. I was hoping. Yeah. Failure to feed. That's what Richard software motherfucker. Of course he would know. Failure to feed. It's not ejecting, so I guess it could be a failure to eject or extract.
Yeah, it might be it might just be a
buffer tube. Nigga said the buffer tube of the spring. That's it. Yeah, it was the buffer tube. HB.
Yeah.
Danny Nixon said.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck is that, huh? Danny Nixon must be a fucking gunsmith or something. Huh? You a gunsmith, Danny Nixon? Where you located? If you're a gunsmith, where are you located? Can you like work accessorize guns and shit? Where are you located?
Do you ever pause? Do you ever grease your tube?
Man, you know, Master Ken brought me a bunch of like lubricants and shit a while back. Last time he was up here, man. But it's some shit called what's this shit called? Danny Nixon, what do you think about this shit? Let me see. Danny Nixon, what do you think about this right here? I think, is it CLR or CLP? Is it CLP? You ever heard this shit, HB?
I don't think so. I got some shit though. I don't even know what this stuff is called though.
Yo, this shit smell good as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. That CLP shit smell good as a motherfucker. Like orange or something. Yo, this shit smell amazing. The CLP, yeah, Richard said CLP. Yo, you gotta get some of that shit, HB. That shit smells amazing, bro. Not that it matters, but you know, it is widely recommended. All-in-one CLP. Yeah. Clean all-in-one. That must be what it means. But yeah, CLP. Yeah. Richard said that's what he uses. Yeah. That's what I use too. I like that right there. You can use motor oil or you're gonna. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But if you don't spend a little money on the motor oil and want a nice smell with it as well, you don't smell like motor oil.
Yeah.
It's CLP. It's the way. Portia don't want your hands smelling like motor oil.
Yeah. Especially after you get done running them rounds to it, man.
That's for sure. Man, let me get out of here, HB. Clean lubricant product is what Protect is what it's called. CLP. Check that shit out, HB. Anyone else in there?
All right, John, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man.
All right, HB. All right, we out of here. Hey, hold on,
man.
HB. Hey, HB. Before we go, man, let's shout out the supporters of the chat. We definitely need to shout out Lindy Lou, Chris Reed, Richard, Daniel Nixon. Go ahead, HB. Badass. I mean, so many, but go ahead. HB.
Yeah. Badass, Claris, Daniel Nixon, Leak.
I like
Black
Leak.
Manta. Yeah. I like Leak too. Here for the T. Virgo, Dewale, of course, Virgo. Yeah, man. Salute to everybody in the chat.
Hey, is Moni Love
really
T's sister or Free? What's his name? Freezy's sister. Whose sister is that?
Oh, you talking about Mo Love? Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's Teach. That's Teach's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought.
that's Teach's.
Are they related to Freezy? T. I think T was in all this. T, are y'all related? I'm just curious. Y'all seem to have a good relationship. That's why I asked you if y'all related. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I was just curious.
I don't know. I know T got a brother, but I don't think he'd be hitting the links though. I know he's a trucker, so I don't think he'd be pulling up.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Guys, we're gonna do more of these. Man, we should do more of these HB. With the calling, you call in. You know what I'm saying? We avoid some of the kind of the crazy shit that go on in the panel, and you just me and you. Maybe just meet me and you on the panel, whatever. We figure it out.
Yeah. Nah, I'm definitely down, man. Cause I was listening before I even typed it. Man, they did that kid filthy, man.
Yeah, they did him pretty bad.
Belt the ass, man. He got spanked out there, man. God damn.
All right, we out of here, guys. Make sure you support the stream. HB, John Gall, Stanley Cross, Get Crack, and our wonderful editor, Portia J. $10 a day is a campaign we're running here every day. We're running that. Thanks again for joining, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you again. Yep.
Hey, salute, John. I'll at you, man.
All right, HB.